the Beacon in a few months. What is it? Couple of months. That's Paul Simon, and I tried to get tickets, and he was sold out before I even started. So there you are. Yeah. Anyway, Michael Asher is here. All right. So you're co-host, right, Mark? You good?
All set.
Good. So I will now play. Hi, Michael. I'm now play some ukulele songs for you. I've been having fun. I was telling Rabbi Elias that for the past couple of weeks I've been just posting little songs from the turn of the century through 1930, and people seem to like it. I don't know why. Maybe it's such a novelty that nobody plays these songs. But anyway, so this one is from I think it's 1929. I don't have the years in front of me, but you'll recognize a lot of these songs. To talk with, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in the corner, don't go nowhere. What do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't stay out late, don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. No one to talk with, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in the corner, don't go nowhere. What do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't stay out late, don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see if it's going through over here. Bum, 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 bum. Here we are. Hello, everybody on the social. Hey, Martha, Al Clemens, good to see you. Yes, indeed. Let me look at the channels. They're all working. Everybody's going. Good, 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 good. Okay. So that was Ain't Misbehaving. I hope you're all feeling well. You've had a good week. He's riding his horse again. I know he's just walking, but your brother.
windy out here.
Windy out there?
Now, Paul Simon's playing 3 nights in Washington. Still tickets available. Come on down.
Yeah, I know, but the seats are like $500 at the bottom. So I'm going to pass.
I'm passing too.
Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song, nothing but bluebirds for all day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right, noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my how they fly. Oh, blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. Oh, blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song, nothing but bluebirds from day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right, noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, oh how they fly. Oh, blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You want to know what year that was from? Yeah, I know you do. It's from, well, it doesn't say. So, but I know it's from the 20s, when some of us were very young. Rudolph, I saw a smile there. You almost smiled a little bit. Hey, Barbara Kirsch. Yes, indeed. So, stay. Oh, let me do this one. Wow.
It was 1929.
Wow.
1929.
Pardon me. Love makes me treat you the way that I do. Gee, baby, ain't I good to you? There's nothing too good for a girl that's so true. Gee, baby, ain't I good to you? Bought you a fur coat for Christmas, diamond ring, a Cadillac car, and everything. Love makes me treat you the way that I do. Gee, baby, ain't I good to you? But I'm do-a-dee-dee-dee-dee. But I'm dee-dee-dee. There's nothing too good for a girl that's so true. Gee, baby, ain't I good to you? Bought you a fur coat for Christmas, a diamond ring, a Cadillac car, and everything. Love makes me treat you the way that I do. Yeah, baby, ain't I good to you? Ba-dee-dee, dee-dee. These were good songs. These were good songs. Little sexist there. Ain't I good to you, baby? Ain't I good to you? You know? Aren't you lucky that I am so good to you? I bought you a fur coat for Christmas and a diamond ring. What else do you want? You know, think about it. Think about that. Oh, how about this one? I've never even tried this one. Okay, let me see. Every honeybee fills with jealousy when they see you out with me. I don't blame them, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose. When you're passing by, flowers droop inside, and I know the reason why. You're much sweeter, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose. Well, don't buy sugar. You just have to touch my cup. You're my sugar. It's sweet when you stir it up. When I'm taking sips from your tasty lips, seems the honey fairly drips. Your confection, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose. Ba-dum-dee, ba-doo-dee-dee, dee-dee, ba-da-dum. Ba-doo-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Yeah, when you're passing by, flowers drop inside, and I know the reason why. You're much sweeter, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose. Don't buy sugar. You just have to touch my cup. You're my sugar. It's sweet when you stir it up. When I'm taking sips from your tasty lips, seems the honey fairly drips. Your confection, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose. Honeysuckle rose. Yeah. A participant has asked you to start an AI companion. All right, why not? Have fun. Why not? Okay. So, what's new? Anything new this week? Any grandchildren graduating this week, or no?
I had one last week.
Well, I'm
It's a
going to a
wonderful-
wedding.
It was a
I'm going-
wonderful weekend.
It was. You had a good weekend.
We had a really good weekend. Spent the weekend in Harrisonburg, Virginia, in the mountains.
Oh.
Very nice. Yeah.
Well, interestingly enough, that's where I am leaving for. I'm going to Virginia tomorrow morning for a
Really?
wedding.
Really?
To-
What part of Virginia?
Richmond,
Oh, okay.
Virginia.
Yeah.
So, but I hate to travel. So, well, it's my what is it, my sister-in-law? I don't even know what this is. Carol's sister,
Okay.
sister-in-law. So, her daughter is getting married
Okay.
to a Jewish boy, but I'm not officiating. What's the story? Oh yeah, so she drove down yesterday, but I can't. It's like for me, it's like an 8-hour drive. It's everybody imagines Carol says, oh no, it's only 6 or 7, and so yeah, right, yeah. Barbara's going, yeah.
Yeah.
So I took the guy's way out. I booked a flight. I'm
Good
leaving
for
in the
you.
morning. I'm leaving in the morning. There's a shuttle from there to the hotel. There's at the hotel. There's a shuttle to the venue. Well, it's there. They have a little farm.
Right.
And then a shuttle back, and then I'm out Sunday morning, 9:00.
There you go. No pain, no strain.
Such a guy thing, Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Mhm.
Yep. How about?
Anybody want to hear a fun fact?
Yes, I do. I always want to hear your fun poems.
So, the T-shirt, where did that come from? Well, before it was called like pajamas or loungewear or something, but Edgar Allan Poe is the first person. He decided to call that garment a T-shirt, and in one of his books, and that's where it originates from, the word T-shirt.
Seriously?
Seriously.
I never heard that before. So that's quite a factoid.
Right. And
Quite-
all my life I go, a pair of pants. Why do they call it a pair of pants?
That's true.
Well, in the olden days, the pants were not connected. They had a leg, and then you zipped up the middle, or you tied up the middle. So that's why they call it a pair of pants. But it's actually a pant leg and a pant leg. And the whole thing is called pants.
Wow, that's crazy.
I have
That's-
1,000. I collect them in my head, but I just heard those, so I thought you'd like those.
That's beautiful. I'm not going to play this one because I don't think I can pull it off. Let me go. I'm going to move up to the 1930s. Oh wait, no. I'll go back to the 1910s. I have this list of stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy. Here's one for you. Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? She moans the whole day long. I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. I know I done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening I drove you out with nothing but a fine-tooth comb. But I know I'm to blame. Ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? I know I'm to blame. Ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was easy. The earlier in the century, the songs were written. It's actually fascinating. It seems like the melodies were extended a little bit more, and harmonically they became a little more interesting and a little more jazzy. So that's for me. I find that very interesting. How about wow? Oh, look at this one! Wow. Here's one for you. Let me call you sweetheart. I'm in love with you. Let me hear you whisper that you love me too. Keep the love light glowing in your eyes, so true. Let me call you sweetheart. I'm in love with everybody. Let me call you sweetheart. I'm in love with you. Let me hear you whisper that you love me too. Keep the love light glowing in your eyes, so true. Let me call you sweetheart. I am in love with you. Marvin Groover. I'm feeling very 1910. I'm feeling it. I hope you are too. That's a great one. How about wow. Oh wow, here's one. This has got to be George M. Cohan. You know where I'm going? You can't. Give my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Herald Square. Tell all the gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Whisper of how I'm yearning to mingle with the old-time throng. Give my regards to old Broadway and say that I'll be there ere long. Oh wow, wait a minute. It's a medley. Hold on. But dum 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 dum. Give my where's no, it says go to Yankee Doodle Dandy. But it's not here. I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy. Yankee Doodle do or die. A real live nephew of my Uncle Sam, born on the 4th of July. I've got a Yankee Doodle sweetheart. She's my Yankee Doodle joy. All right, never mind. I give my regard to Broadway. Remember me to Herald Square. Tell all the gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Whisper of how I'm yearning to mingle with the old-time throng. Give my regards to old Broadway and say that I'll be there George M. Cohan. Did you ever see that George M. Cohan movie with Jimmy Cagney? No. Ellen did. She must have. Rabbi Shara, you never saw the Jimmy Cagney movie about George M. Cohan? Cohan. Was he Jewish? With a name like Cohen? He was, right?
Yes.
I mean, you have to assume he was. You know? It wasn't O'Shaughnessy. It was Cohan.
I have one from that era. I don't know if you've got it close by. Remember by the light of the silvery moon. That was from the very early 1900s.
By the light of the silvery moon, I want a spoon. To my honey I'll croon love's tune. Honeymoon, keep a shining in June. Your silvery beams will bring love's dreams. We'll be cuddling soon by the silvery moon. By the light of the silvery moon, of the silvery moon. I want a spoon, to my honey I'll croon love's tune. Honeymoon, 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 keep a shining in June. Your silvery beams will bring love's dreams. We'll be cuddling soon by the silvery moon. See, ask and you shall receive. Also, the wrong liturgy. But that's good. We could borrow that. I think it's asking you should. It's a good one. How about one more, and then has to be something I know.
How about a bushel and a peck?
I love you, a bushel and a peck, a peckle and a bushel and a bushel and a peck and a da 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 da. I think that's not from the turn of the century. I have a feeling that was a little later, and I'm kind of looking in here in this really old stuff. Here, this one. We'll end with this one. A pretty girl. Night and day. Okay, getting there. Just like the strain of a haunting refrain, she'll start upon a marathon and roll around your brain. You can't escape. She's in your memory by morning, night, and noon. She will leave you and then come back again. A pretty girl is just like a pretty tune. One more time, I got the chords now. A pretty girl is like a melody that haunts you night and day, just like the strain of a haunting refrain. She'll start upon a marathon and run around your brain. You can't escape. She's in your memory by morning, night, and noon. She will leave you and then come back again. A pretty girl is just like a pretty tune. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Shabbat Shalom. That was awesome. Round of applause for Rabbi Blaine. Bringing us back to the... Have you been watching on Instagram Rabbi Blaine's old-timey 1910s, 1920s ukulele tunes? It's kind of the hit of the internet right now. I don't know if you noticed. But anyway, now it's Shabbat, and that's what we're noticing. Shabbat Shalom. Give yourself a big Sim Shalom hug. Look to your right. Say Shabbat Shalom. To your left, Shabbat Shalom. Mark and Barbara on the couch. Doc Janning in South Euclid. Mark Barron and Captain America, or Mr. America. I forget your title. Joanne Hall and the Animals, Shabbat Shalom. Michael Asher is here, Shabbat Shalom. Rudolph, all the way in Germany, Erev Tov, Boker Tov, Shabbat Shalom. Professor Kraft in Florida, welcome. Ellen Rose, Yadira Swift Arrow, Rabbi Sherry Joy Berman, Marvin Gruber, Emmett is here, Rabbi Shush is here, and family, Shabbat Shalom, Carsons, House of Abraham, Erev Tov, Shabbat Shalom, as well as Lillian, mother of Rabbi Steve, and Alice, Erev Tov, everyone, as well as everyone watching on YouTube and Facebook right now. Welcome. It's time to be together. It's been a very eventful week. I think it's time we put that aside. We take all of our cares and our concerns and our worries, as Rabbi Deborah would say on Monday, and put that right over here. And let's allow Shabbat to enter into our hearts, into our bodies, into our minds. I would like to invite to the Bima first to begin our service, Rabbi Shush Carson. Welcome, Rabbi.
Shabbat Shalom. Ki yashmer Shabbat el yishmereni. Ki yashmer Shabbat el yishmereni. Oti leomead beino uveini. Oti leomead beino uveini. Ki yashmer Shabbat el yishmereni. Ki yashmer Shabbat el yishmereni. Oti leomead beino uveini. Oti leomead beino uveini.
Who is that? Is that your crowd over there?
That's my crowd. That's Netzach and his wife Molly.
They sound great. They sound great. All right,
They do.
We're gonna rename them. We're gonna give them another name: the Sim Shalom Singers.
Okay. There we go.
They can be the Carson Family Singers too. They can be whatever you want. But,
We are that as well. we are that as well.
wow. All we need is for Mitch Miller to come out and just, nobody knows what I'm talking about. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right, my friends, let us bring the light to our eyes. Please bring in the holiness, the time out of time, the space out of time of Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu להדליק נר של שבת.
Oops. That's me, right? I'm looking at this other thing. I'm sorry. Where's my chat? There we go. So sorry. Hi, Daryl. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord shield you from shame. May you come to be in Israel a shining name. May you be like Ruth and like Esther. May you be deserving of praise. Strengthen us, O Lord, and keep us from the stranger's ways. May God bless you and grant you long lives. May God make you good husbands and wives. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord preserve you from pain. Favor us, O Lord, with happiness and peace. Oh, hear our Sabbath prayer. Amen. Amen. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharim, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu ni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seichem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Lecha dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nikabela. 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 Shamor v'zachor b'diborecha, Hishmianu el ha'miyuchad, Adonai echad, U'shemo echad l'shem, U'letiferet v'lid hila lecha. Dodi lecha, dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Boi v'shalom ateret baila, gam b'simcha u'v'tzala, toch emunei am segula. Boi chala, lecha dodi, lecha dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nikabela.
ישמחו השמיים,
השמיים,
ישמחו השמיים,
השמיים,
ישמחו השמיים, ותגל הארץ. יירם הים, יירם הים, יירם הים ומלואו. יירם הים, יירם הים, יירם הים ומלואו.
ישמחו השמיים,
השמיים,
ישמחו השמיים,
השמיים, ישמחו השמיים, ותגל הארץ. יאי לה 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 לה, יאי לה 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 לה, יאי לה 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 לה, יאי לה 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 לה, יאי לה 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 לה, יאי לה 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 לה, יאי לה 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 לה, יאי לה 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 לה. ברכו את אדוני המבורך, ברוך אדוני המבורך, המבורך לעולם ועד. המבורך, המבורך לעולם ועד. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, whose word creates the mysterious time of dusk, filling the world with possibilities. In wisdom you open heaven's gates, and with understanding you change times and vary seasons, and arrange the stars in the heavens according to your will. Creator of day and night and the trembling in between time, who spreads out light before darkness and darkness before light, who creates day and brings forth night, who separates day from night, who arrays the whole earth with glory. Holy is your name. Blessed are you for the creations that happen every day. Baruch atah Adonai ha'ma'ariv ha'ravim.
I'd like to take a point now and stop and welcome a couple people who walked in. Hi, Ziona, Erev Tov. Welcome to Daryl. Daryl Friedman is here. Welcome, Erev Tov. And Rabbi Ruthie, welcome. Shabbat Shalom. We are about to say the Shema. Tonight I would like to offer the first line of the Shema to Rabbi Ruthie. If you would like, Rabbi, please come to the Bima and lead us in the Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
Toda Rabba, Rabbi. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך וכל נפשך וכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך, ובישעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. Shamaru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל עוד היא לעולם, עוד היא לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה בעלמא דברך חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביום מיכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב וימרו אמן. יהי שמי רבא מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה. יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשא בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות ומביא גאולה לפני בניהם למען שמו באהבה מלך עוזר מושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מעתה הכל אתה רב להושיע מוריד הטל מכלכל חיים בחסד מחיה הכל ברחמים רבים סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה המתים. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן.
Gathered for a Torah service, and actually, let me stop the share. Doc Janning sent me a poem right before the service started that really I'd love for you to ask you to read that now, Doc. Let me is that all right?
Okay.
Okay, here you go.
The title is Sinai, or I Was There. I was there at the mountain with all the souls descended from mine. What I remembered, I told round the fires, so we could remember and write it someday. The fire and sound on top of the mount, the tablets he brought, not once, but twice, hewn from the peak, graven with words, forging a people, forming a bond, as statutes were received for all our years. I was there. We were all there.
Very beautiful poem. Thank you, Doc Janning. Tonight we are going to have a very quick Torah service. Doc Janning is going to have metaphorically opened the ark already and took the Torah out and around the synagogue. So we have just gone through a poetic wormhole. And I'm going to ask Mark and Barbara to come up to the Aliyah, to come up to the Bima, if you'd like to, for an Aliyah, and as well as Rabbi Sherry Joy Berman, who has prepared a reading for us tonight. Whenever you're ready, Mark and Barbara. You have to unmute though, Mark and Barbara. There you go. Let me get that up there for you.
Who is Adonai on the rock?
Baruch Adonai Baruch Leolam Vaed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bar karbona mikol ha'olam. V'notan lanu et Torah. So Baruch atah Adonai notzein ha'Torah.
Amen. וידבר אדוני אל משה בהר סיני לאמור דבר אל בני ישראל ואמרת להם כי תבואו אל הארץ אשר אני נותן לכם וסבת הארץ שבת לאדוני 6 שנים תזרע שדך ו6 שנים תזמור כרמך ואספת את תבואת ובשנה השביעי שבת שבתון יהיה לארץ שבת לאדוני שדך לא תזרע וכרמך לא תזמור את ספיה קצרך לא תקצור ואת ענבי בצרך לא תבצור שנת שבתון יהיה לארץ.
Rabbi Shush, if you would lead us
חזק חזק ונתחזק.
Mazel.
חזק ונתחזק.
Chazak, chazak, v'nit chazek. Amen. Mark and Barbara, if you would.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher natan lanu Torah semet. V'kayei olam notah b'sarkeinu. Baruch atah Adonai notzein ha'Torah.
Amen.
Amen.
So let's stop the share for just a second. I want to welcome in a few people who I just saw come in. Yes, Jeff is here, and who else just come in? Raise your hand because I missed it. Oh, Sephora is here. Welcome, Sephora, and Sue Bowers is here. Erev Tov, Shabbat Shalom. So Rabbi Sherry just read, Doc just set us in the tone of where we were when we first heard these words. And now flash forward several thousand years and you hear Rabbi Sherry sharing these words with us from the Bima in 2025 from Japan in the morning. And how did we get from A to B? And what was that like? A lot of that can be explained on the day that we're about to celebrate next week, called Yom Yerushalayim. Now, there are two real meanings to this. One, of course, is what happened in 1967, when after 2,000 years of exile, we arrived at the gates of Jerusalem and we returned. And there were always Jews in Jerusalem, even under occupations of different empires, but finally Jewish sovereignty and Jews were allowed to pray freely after 2,000 years. It's also, by the way, these are those men. You know, this famous picture. These are those men a few years ago. So it's a reminder that our longing to return home, and Jerusalem, of course, is, of course, our ancestral home. That's where our civilization was founded. That's where the Torah was kept. But it's also the spiritual glue that has always guided us. That is the reason why Rabbi Sherry is here doing these words, and why, as Doc Janning's poem pointed out, we've been doing it for thousands of years. The other main thing that goes on Jerusalem Day is a commemoration of the 4,000 or so Beta Israel, Ethiopian Jews, who were lost, who died mostly in Sudan, along the perilous journey from Ethiopia to Israel. And in fact, tomorrow, May 24th, 2025, is the 34th anniversary of Operation Solomon, 1991, when a feat was achieved. It was the biggest refugee flight ever, and the biggest flight ever achieved in air, over 1,000 people on a plane. So I wanted to talk really quickly and commemorate what that was like. Here we go. May 24th marks the 34th anniversary of Operation Solomon, when the Israeli military secretly airlifted 14,325 Ethiopian Jews from Ethiopia to the state of Israel. There was a terrible famine, a terrible civil war. The Jews of Ethiopia had been there since the 9th century BCE. They descended from the tribe of Dan, and they had lived at some points very successfully with an empire called Gondar. But years and years of decades of occupation and oppression and poverty had left them very vulnerable to the civil war that broke out in Ethiopia in the 1970s and early 80s. So Israel, of course, having recognized finally in the 60s that these are Jews and they are meant to return, they had tried many times but had perished along the way. Israel sent the first two operations, Operation Moses and Joshua. In the 1970s and 80s, Jews in Ethiopia needed to leave. They were being arrested and tortured and killed on charges of Zionism, leaving many desperate to escape. In 1984 and 85, Israel airlifted around 8,500 Ethiopian Jews in secret missions, known as Operation Moses and Joshua. Before these operations, some 8,000 Ethiopian Jews attempted to flee on foot, and about half perished along the way. Operation Solomon, overseen at the time by Prime Minister Yitzhak Shamir, was a top secret mission. In 36 hours, 35 nonstop Israeli Air Force and El Al flights airlifted 14,325 Ethiopian Jews to safety in Israel. The most remarkable flight was one that carried over 1,000 passengers, setting a world record for the most people ever on a single aircraft, including 2 babies who were born mid-flight and 8 children who were born during the mission overall. Sadly, 4,000 did not make it, so Jerusalem Day is used to commemorate those who died on their way home. And also, these are images I wanted to use from the celebration called Sigid, which is part of Ethiopian Jewish celebrations that is essentially the ancient precursor of Jerusalem Day. It's all about returning to Jerusalem, and every year in Cheshvan, later in the year, they go down, and there's a beautiful, beautiful tradition. So in honor of all of those who perished, in honor of all of those who made it, in honor of the blessing of those who fought so that we could be free in our home, I would like to invite Rabbi Shush Carson to the Bima for Jerusalem of Gold.
אווירים צלול כיין בערך ארונים נישא ברוח הארבעים עם כל פעמונים ובצרתם את אילן ואבן שוביה בחלומה העיר אשר בדד יושבת ובלי בחומה ירושלים של זהב ושל נחושת ושל אור הלא לכל שירייך אני כינור ירושלים של זהב ושל נחושת ושל אור הלא לכל שירייך אני כינור
prayer. Traditionally, we do a prayer for Jerusalem on Jerusalem Day. This is an excerpt from the Psalms. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. May they prosper, those who love you. And for a piece of Hallel, I invite back Rabbi Shush.
Ozi Zimrat Yav Vayili Lishua Ozi Zimrat Yav Vayili Lishua
Begin our prayers for healing. Tonight, first, our prayers for loved ones in captivity. Mishaberach avotenu v'imotenu hu yivarechet v'yishmor v'yitznor et netrei tzva hagana liYisrael v'et hashvuyim. May the one who blessed our ancestors bless and guard and protect those who are abducted from the IDF and the hostages amongst our brethren in the house of Israel who are placed in trouble and captivity. And let us say, Amen. Dear God, be our partner as a Rofei Holim, a healer of the stricken, a Menachem Avelim, a comforter of the mourners, a Matir Asurim, a liberator of the captives. Od lo avda tikvatenu, our hope is not yet lost. Lihiot am chofshi ba'atzenu, we will be a free people in our land. Adonai oz le'amo yitain, God strengthen your people, Israel. Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom, God bless your people with shalom, with peace. Misheberach avotenu Avraham, Yitzhak v'Yaakov, hu yivarech et chayalei tzva hagana leYisrael. May the one who blessed our ancestors bless the soldiers of the IDF. And let us say, Amen. And finally, we open our hearts to healing, to send prayers for healing of body, healing of spirit, healing of mind. If you would like to name those for whom you are praying for healing tonight, in the chat here on Zoom, on Facebook, on YouTube, we will speak the names of all of our loved ones who we are praying for tonight, and then together I will ask Rabbi Blaine to lead us in a prayer for healing. So tonight we are praying for Aliyah Leah Batsara, who is here today. Hi, Alice. Hosaka Sensei, Chaim Hillel ben Chayabella, Avraham ben Ilana Rachel v'Harav Slava Yehudit Bat Etta, Michael Asher, Bat Shalom Michael Asher, for Sana ben Aryeh Lieb and Dr. Sanford Asher, brother of Michael. From Sue Bowers to President Joe Biden, Dorothy and Jean, Sue Buchanan, all seem Shalomers in need of healing. From Doc Janning to the families of Yaron and Sarah. From Rabbi Ruthie to Micah Levy, Rick Tuttle, David Lombroso, and Harriet Zoller. From Ellen Rose to all those who are suffering physically and emotionally and spiritually around the world. From Rudolph to all Sim Shalomers who are ill, Ellen Friedman and Ellen Rose, Joanne and Professor Gruber, Ellen D. and all cancer patients, all in Israel who are needed peace and healing, as well as cousin Sylvia. From Emmett to himself, his family, all Sim Shalomers, all immigrants, and for Adam. From Rabbi Ruthie to Ike Luxembourg. From Ellen Rose to all Sim Shalomers, their families and pets in need of refuah shlema. From Ziona to the families and friends of Yaron and Sarah, to Chava Bat Elsa, all those in captivity and their families, the families of those lost in recent plane crash in San Diego, all those touched by tragedy, including natural disasters and violence. Joanne Hall is praying for Renee O'Leary, Jim Garlitz and Joan LaFrancis, Jean Burr, John Hall, Dave Hall and Annie Hall, Mike Barron, Don Kulig and family, Sharon Day and Sharon Carson, Michael and Sarah Gray, Arizu Bahar, all Sim Shalomers and their families and pets who need healing, Rebecca and Michael Waters, Marvin and Sue Bowers, Albert and family, Emmett and family, Jeff's wife Lynn, Rudolph's cousin Sylvia, and herself, Joanne. From Rebecca Waters to all the Sim Shalomers and their loved ones, especially Joanne and her husband, for her mom Kim and kids Grace and Michael, for Adam Alexander and Chris Morini, Sarah Morini, and all the people of the world in need of refuah shlema. From the House of Abraham to Rosie Adams and Zora Solomon, Joe Grenage and Bequish and Abigail Emmett, Hassani and Ajuba Solomon, the Yeladim and those who are suffering, and the homeless worldwide. From Jeff and Lynn to Evia, Anastasia, Evan, and Olivia, Lynn and Rabbi Elias, me, thank you, Jeff. People of Israel, my cousins in Tel Aviv, hostages, for whom it is day 595. The IDF, 858 lost so far, so we're praying for families. Maggie Morrison, Lydia, and Stephen Shutter, as well as for America. From Ellen Rose to Hendar Neche Divinia, Brenda Battistelle, the families of Yaron and Sarah. From Yadira Swift Arrow to Angela Montague, Jackie Kalea, and Aran Garcia, herself, Yadira, as well as all Sim Shalomers. Rabbi Shush, would you like to name your list?
Thank you. Yes. Zachariah ben Shulamit, Ze'ev bat Shulamit, Jackie Wilson, Glenn Wilson, Gabriel Eitan ben Rachel, Aliyah Vered bat Rachel, Yosef Meir ben Rachel, Rachel Tikva bat Harav Sima Sarah, David ben Sarah, Teresa DeFries, Penina Loeb, Harav Yaakov Leah bat Yitzchak HaKohen de Serachaya, Eric ben Bedi, Eliyahu Menachem ben Rochel, Chana bat Leah Brocha, Vicky Nelson, Matt Nelson, Rick Nelson, Trisha Maggard, Troy Maggard, Paul McDonough, Menachem ben Irene, Rochel bat Rosemary, Rochel Genadela bat Riva, Yaakov ben Nitzach Vabatya, Pete Sulak, Netzach ben Harav Simasara, Miriam bat Peggy, Yehoshua ben Harav Simasara, David, Angela Locklear, Harav Itachasha bat Bela, Avraham, Noach ben Avia, Malak, Esther bat Barbara, Gary ben Pauline, Jim Cooper, babies Peyton and Paxton, Ben, starts with a P. And also for my niece Sarah and her best friends, may they find comfort. They were at the Jewish Museum at the time of the shooting. And I pray for them and all that were there to find comfort and peace.
Amen. Thank you, Rabbi. I want to welcome Kimberly Morgan, Erev Tov, Shabbat Shalom, Kimberly. As well, Rabbi Blaine. Do you have the names on the socials?
Sim Shalomers, Eugenia Cardenas, Mare and Marciela Catalan, Ruth Catalan, Rachel and Stacy, Aunt Jean, Tracy and Al Clemens, Sherry, Jeff Anderson, Reed Olds, Ethan Olds, Evan Olds, Ellie Olds, Stephen Kingbell, and Rebecca's grandson, Rebecca Keen's grandson. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit. And let us say, Amen.
Amen. Now it is time for us to count the Omer. Here we are all the way down here, day 41, about to begin week 7. We're at the Yesod of Yesod. So for those who would like to unmute and cite the blessing along with me, you're welcome to. Baruch
Baruch
atah
atah
Adonai
Adonai
Eloheinu
Eloheinu
Olam asher kitshanu
Mitzanu
b'mitzvotav
b'mitzvotav
anu
anu
Sfirat HaOmer.
Omer.
and then the counting itself.
Yeah, here we go.
Hayom
Hayom
echad
Echad
be'arba'im
Be'arba
yom
Shehem Chamisha
Shah
Shavuot
Shavuot
Shisha
Shisha
Yamin LaOmer.
Omer,
La'omer.
which Rabbi Ruthie, what does that say in English?
Today is 41 days, which are 5 weeks and 6 days of the Omer.
Mazel tov. Amen v'amen. Thank you.
Amen.
Now it is time to announce the new month that is coming up next week, the month of Sivan. And for this, I would like to, first I will recite this, and I would like to ask Rabbi Blaine to join me for Meisha Asha Nisim afterwards. May it be your will, Adonai our God and God of our ancestors, to reawaken in us joy and blessing in the month ahead. Grant us a long life, a peaceful life with goodness and blessing, sustenance and physical vitality, a life of reverence and piety, a life free from shame and reproach, a life of abundance and honor, a reverent life guided by the love of Torah, a life in which our worthy aspirations will be fulfilled. And let us say,
Amen.
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 מי שעשה ניסים לאבותינו וגאל אותם מעבדות לחירות, הוא יגאל אותנו בקרוב ויקבץ נידחינו מארבע כנפות הארץ. חברים כל ישראל ולומר אמן.
The English of which is, May God, who wrought miracles for our ancestors, redeeming them from slavery to freedom, redeem us soon and gather our dispersed from the four corners of the earth in the fellowship of the entire people Israel. And let us say,
Amen.
Amen. Rabbi, if you would.
ראש חודש סיוון יהיה ביום רביעי הבא עלינו ועל כל ישראל ונאמר Amen. Let's sing for Shavuot. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. And I sang that because next Friday night for us, we'll be doing
Shavuot.
Shavuot. Thank you. Shavuot. Thank you. Well done.
Indeed. One more, if you please, Rabbi. Yachad Shtechu.
Yachad Shehu HaKadosh Baruch Hu Aleinu v'al kol amo Beit Yisrael L'chaim u'l'shalom. Everybody say amen.
Amen.
L'sason u'l'simcha.
Amen.
לישוע ולנחמה ונאמר
Amen.
The English of which is, May the Holy One bless this new month for us and for his people, the house of Israel, with life and peace. Amen.
Amen.
Joy and gladness. Amen. Deliverance and consolation.
Amen.
And let us say, Amen.
Amen.
All the amens. Amen. 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 We did that twice. Chodesh Tov, everybody. Chodesh Tov. Have a good month for the Aleinu. I would like to, Carson Family Singers, would you like to do the Aleinu tonight?
We can certainly do the Aleinu tonight. We'll sing it with all those singers we can. Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובה מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום בהשבות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו echad.
Thank you, Rabbi. Tonight, before I ask Rabbi Sherry to lead us in the Mourner's Kaddish, we are in memoriam for Yaron Lashinsky and Sarah Milgram, gunned down in a pogrom in D.C. the other night. A small pogrom, but you know it when you feel it, you see it. And we're here to make sure that their memory is a blessing, make sure that our joy in being Jewish and our resilience cannot be fudged with. We are here and we're going to be here and we'll always be here and we'll be joyous. And I would like you to keep in your hearts their names as well as all the names that you have brought with you tonight who you are remembering. Rabbi Sherry, whenever you're ready.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה חיותה וימליך מלכותה, וחיי חונו ויומי חונו וחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו, לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן.
כל עוד בלבב פנימה, נפש יהודי הומיה, ולפתי מזרח קדימה, עין לציון סופיה. עוד לא אבדה תקוותנו, התקווה בת שנות 2000, להיות עם חופשי בארצנו, ארץ ציון וירושלים. להיות עם חופשי בארצנו ארץ ציון וירושלים.
Toda, Rabbi.
As always, beautiful, beautiful.
And for a shortened version tonight of Adon Olam, I invite, for Name That Tune, Rabbi Sherry Joy Berman. Oh, you got a original musician. Rabbi, you're having a
בטרם פה יציר נברא ליד נעשה וחפשה כל אזי מלך שמו נקרא והוא אלי וחי גורלי וצרוכב לי בעת צרה והוא ניסי ומנוס לי מנת כוסי ביום אקרא בידו הפקיד רוחי ביד אישן ויעירה וימוכי גביעתי אדוני ואמין.
Oh, what? It wasn't Tammy, was it? Tam? No. What was that? It was
There was
Americana.
blood on the saddle and blood on the ground and a great big puddle, Tex Ritter, of blood all around.
wow.
Wow.
Well, thank
Talk
you, Rabbi
about-
Sherry.
Talk about a deep dive, Rabbi
Deep
Sherry.
cut for sure. That's what they call a deep cut. People know Tex Ritter, though. You're getting lots of
Look at this.
recognition.
It's amazing. Now I'm going to go have to listen to Tex Ritter. I'll listen to him on the plane to Richmond.
I thought it was Tammy in the beginning too.
Right. Da 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 da. Tammy. Tammy.
Yeah.
only you and I, Joanne. Yeah.
I think I did Tammy months ago.
You did? Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Well, Shabbat Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. What a joy to be together with everybody this evening. Except for House of Abraham. I don't like that guy. But everybody else is... I'm only kidding. So we'll see you, God willing, next week for Shavuot. We have a tradition for Shavuot. You're supposed to eat cheesecake. But if it's got a lot of sugar in it, it's a problem for me. So, so I'll eat a piece of cheese. That's what I'll do.
And over here, I'll be leading the lactose-free crowd.
The lactose. Think about it. Everybody's got something. I don't know who's walking around without something.
I think that's a God with a Jewish sense of humor that gives Jews a dairy holiday. Like half of us.
Yeah, I've got the gluten-free, dairy-free folk over at my house. So hey,
So
We should have a brisket holiday. We should have a
I'm
brisket
having
holiday.
a cheesecake recipe contest on Oi Toys,
Really?
and I have received a vegan, gluten-free recipe
Wow.
awesome.
and a pistachio recipe. So we're gonna have some interesting recipes for this one.
Oh, I
So
love it.
keep your eyes on Oi Toys
Okay.
so you can vote. They'll be
Sounds
up next
great.
week.
Sounds great.
I'm gluten free, but this is the first cheese holiday, and I am extremely excited.
Well, we're glad we're making it good for you, Emmett. You know that it's. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, as I was saying, I want to wish you a Shabbat Shalom. Have a healthy, beautiful week, and just don't turn on the news. Life will be much better.
Yeah.
All right. Boy, Kimberly, look at Kimberly's smile. She got a great smile. Look at that picture of her. All right. God bless everybody. See you
Shabbat
next time.
shalom.
Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Shalom, everyone.
Shalom.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank
It's beautiful.
Tov.
Thank you.
You.
Good night, everybody. Shabbat shalom. Be
Your
well.
last message was very good, Rabbi Elias. I like that. That's funny.
Good
All
night,
right,
everyone.
bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, 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 bye.
Enjoy your wedding.
Bye. What's that? No,
Enjoy
I'm
the
not marrying him.
wedding.
It's my sister-in-law's.
Yeah, no, enjoy the wedding.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. All right, good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.